Hi everybody, Bigred here again. This week we're playing against Bushido Red Panda, and he is bringing everyone's favorite Tzeentch Chaos Demons list, and I have my trusty old Chaos Space Marines list. So, first of all, take a look at our table. We are doing Dawn of War kill points, and we have just put a whole giant chunk of terrain all over this table, so everyone will be happy. This is how I've deployed. I have two empty rhinos, kind of building a little fortress here, and I have Mortarion, everyone's favorite Nurgle Demon Wing Prince, hiding out in the middle, hiding. And what's not on the table is almost all the rest of the army. There's two pairs of Obliterators, two 7-man squads of Plague Marines with double Melta Power Fists, three 3-man squads of Terminators that each have two Combi Meltas and a Heavy Flamer Power Fist dude, two 9-man squads of Berserkers, Corn forgive me, with Power Fist Sergeants and dual Plasma Pistols, dual Rhinos for them, and one Defiler. And we'll see what top of one brings. It is the top of one, and because I insist on doing something every turn, my rightmost empty Rhino has rotated 90 degrees to further complete my fortress. Talk to you later.
We've got turn one, and half the demons have come in. As you can see, rotating 90 degrees did not save the Rhino. We've got two Soul Grinders with Tongue, two squads of 6 Horrors, a Lord of Change, a Bloodthirster, and a Demon Prince. The stuff that hasn't come in is 5 Plague Bearers, 2 squads of 6 Horrors, and 3 squads of 3 Flamers.
Alright guys, we're at the top of 2, and I've had just a abysmal turn of shooting with a little silver lining at the end in the assault phase. In the reserves, these 2 squads of Berserkers and their Rhinos came rolling onto the table. One squad of Plague Marines walked up and embarked in that Rhino. Mortarion, who was here, flew forward and engaged the Soul Grinder that was there. 4 penetrations, kaboom, it's gone. And way over here we have one squad of Terminators that showed up, whiffed, didn't do anything to that Soul Grinder. And then way over in this dark, scary forest, that's where the Obliterators tried to deep strike, and they had a horrible accident and they died. So that's what we got. We'll see what bottom of 2 brings.
Pretty good round of shooting for the demons. I was able to take down all 3 of those Terminators with the Flamers. That's what they do best. Squad of Horrors came in. We were able to immobilize the Rhino. Squad of Plague Bearers came in over here. They don't really do a whole lot. Flamers came in and flamed Mortarion, combined with the Big Chicken, and Mortarion trying to warp time and Peril-Sync. Mortarion died. That Rhino's destroyed. 6 Berserkers are dead, and we're on to turn 3.
It is the top of 3, and all kinds of crazy stuff has happened. Okay, reserves. First things first. This squad of Terminators showed up. That squad of Obliterators showed up. They fired laser cannons, did nothing. These guys fired Combi Meltas and blew the Soul Grinder that was right there, right back to the Imperium. Okay, what else do we got? The Berserkers who were in here got out and charged the squad of Horrors over there. So what do you guys think happened? 6 Horrors versus 10 Berserkers? There are no more Horrors. The Berserkers are in the building. Over here, the small squad of Berserkers that survived the fire picked themselves up, dusted themselves off, charged into combat with the Horrors over here, killed them too. And that is what we have at the top of 3.
My turn went pretty well. I was able to kill 1 Berserker in shooting. I decided to go ahead and assault, and only 1 Horror died. Good idea. Flamers killed 1 Terminator. The Bloodthirster finished him off. Combination of fire of Flamers and Lord of Change killed all 10 Corn Berserkers over here. Demon Prince was able to take down both of these Obliterators.
It's the top of 4, and things are not looking good for the Chaos Space Marines. The reserves are continuing to just kind of peter in. There's still a couple units that haven't shown up yet. Over here, we had a Defiler that, in its short lifespan, arrived from this table edge right here. Came up, did some shooting on a Bloodthirster, put a wound on it, assaulted it, was killed. These Terminators showed up, fired onto the Bloodthirster, did nothing. The this squad of Plague Marines got out of their Rhino, shot at a squad of Flamers that was right there. They're gone now. And over here in the combat, the Horrors are still continuing to die incredibly slowly with their stunning and vulnerable saves to the Berserkers. And that's all we got left. So we'll see what bottom of 4 brings.
Not much Chaos Marines left on the board. Just about everything is dead. Terminators were taken down by the Demon Prince. Flamers and the Bloodthirster took out those Plague Marines. Nothing happened with that in combat, so we'll see what happens next turn.
Alright guys, it's the top of 5 and yeah, it's pretty much over. Over here is my little tiny moral victory. The 3 Berserkers finally finished off those Horrors after 4 rounds of locked in combat. But hey look, they're in perfect shape. They're totally surrounded by, there's 3 Flamers and there's 3 more Flamers, and there's a Bloodthirster and a Winged Demon Prince, so they're going to be just great. The top of 5, so the last unit of Plague Bearers who were hanging out doing something, they finally reserved on, and being smart Plague Marines, they decided that they just want to come on way over here in the corner, seeing the carnage, and they're just going to walk off the board next turn. So we'll see what bottom of 5 brings.
Bottom of 5. For the greater glory of Tzeentch, that Skull Champion will die to a Flamer Assault. 3 wounds. Let's look at the saves. He's dead! That is a 2.
And in the end...
And the game is over. Tzeentch will allow those Plague Marines to live for now.
So... it was almost in this game like the Chaos Demons just kind of came out of nowhere. I felt kind of surrounded by them. They were just kind of, they were behind me, they were in front of me, I felt outpositioned the entire time, and it's just, it started off, it was a tough uphill struggle. My reserves kind of got striped out, and it's just one of those games where it just kind of all went hanky, and I found myself completely outmaneuvered by major demons.